So Dylan is asking me, how do real estate agents determine the value of a home when doing a market analysis? And I would tell you, there's a couple different things that I personally look at. Number one is I want to see what the neighborhood is doing. And as the market is shifting like it is right now, you have to take a deeper dive into what home values are. And I think a lot of times sellers want to look at Zillow and they want to look at, Redfin and any of the online valuations. And what those valuations don't do is they just drop the pin, and they don't take into consideration that you might be across the street from somebody who's on the water. You might be on a busy street. You might back up to, a commercial building of some sort. So what I look at is similar homes, similar age, similar size, similar condition, and I look at it by putting on my buyer's hat, my buyer agent hat, because I want to see what the buyers are going to look at and what they're comparing your house to what's on the market and what has recently sold. That for me is the best way to determine a value. And in a market like right now, we have to go back a few months because 90 days ago, homes were selling for, 10, 15, 20% over what they were worth. And today, that's not necessarily the case. Homes will sell for what they're worth, maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit more, but they're not going to have that big swing like they had before. So what I would do now, if I'm looking at somebody who's looking at their neighborhood and a bunch of homes that sold, 30, 60, 90 days ago, I'm going to look at what that house would have sold for today rather than what it sold for, 90 days ago when, interest rates were half of what they are right now. So I believe that should answer your question, but really just determining the market that your home is in, the current competition, and what the past sales are. But you have to be very strategic in how you determine that value, because what you don't want to do is you don't want to be a house that sits on the market for 30 days, because that's when you become vulnerable. So if you're thinking about selling your house and you have some questions about how to determine what the value is, I would love to hear from you. Go ahead and comment in the link below, like us, share us, or just give us a call. I want to hear from you.